students, welcome to your computer science class. So children, I hope you all must have enjoyed your summer vacation holiday. Now it's time to come back to our studies and prepare for the academic performance evaluation. So let us do the revision for the academic performance evaluation and have a look at the syllabus for the exam. Children, we have to prepare from lesson number 1, that is the computer and overview. This is the lesson we have to prepare for our academic performance. Then let us have a look at the lesson number 1, the computer and overview. Let us have a look at the topics we have to revise from this lesson. Children, from this lesson, we have to revise about data and information, the characteristics of computer, the limitations of computers, working of a computer, the input devices, the processing device, the output devices, and the motherboard. Children, these are the few topics we have to revise from lesson number 1 for our academic performance evaluation. So let us begin with the first topic, that is data and information. Children, data is the raw fact which we give to the computer. We can say that it is the input which we give to the computer. Example, if I write 2, comma 2 into the computer, that is a data. Let us see what is information. Information is the output which we get after processing. That is called information. Example, 2 plus 2, we get 4. So here 4 is the information or the output or the result. Children, it is very important to understand what processing is. I've already taught you that processing is the calculation or the function performed by the computer, that is known as processing. Then let us come to the next topic, that is the characteristics of computer. Characteristics I've explained you, that means the qualities of the computers. So children, the computer consists of the following qualities, that is the speed, storage, accuracy, diligence, versatility, compactness, and many more. So children, learn the definition of all these characteristics of the computer, learn about what is speed, how the computer is working at a fast speed, the meaning of compactness, that how the advancement of technology is reducing the size of your computers. Next is the limitations. Besides the qualities, the computer has also certain limitations. Limitations means drawbacks or shortcomings. So if you want to understand what the limitation word means, it shows the weaknesses of the computer. So let us understand the weaknesses of the computer. Children, the computer has following weaknesses like lack of decision making ability, lack of intelligence, lack of feelings and emotions, and time taken in planning and programming. So children, these are the few limitations of the computers, that is the weaknesses of the computer. Next is the working of a computer. Let us see how the computer functions or works with the help of the hardware. So what are the hardwares required for a computer to function properly? Children, a computer requires input device, the output device, storage device, CPU, that is the processing device. The CPU is known as the processing device. So children, these are the hardwares required for a computer to function properly. Next is children, the IPO cycle. Children, IPO stands for input process output. I've already explained you. It is also mentioned in your textbook. The diagrams are also given. Please go through the diagrams given in your textbook. So children, what an IPO cycle is? IPO cycle stands for input process output, and a computer takes the data as input, process, and then gives the result as output. This is known as the IPO cycle. Then our next topic is the input devices. Let us see to the input devices required for the computer to function properly. Children, we require the keyboard, mouse, scanner, webcam, joystick, microphone, touch screen. Learn about the function of all these input devices, that how do they function, how do they help the computer to function properly. So these are the input devices. Now let us come to the processing device, that is the CPU. Children, the CPU is known as the processing device. The full form of CPU is central processing unit. Children, the CPU is also known as the brain of the computer. So the CPU has mainly three components, and those three components are the ALU, CU and MU. ALU stands for arithmetic logic unit, CU stands for control unit, MU stands for memory unit. So these are the following components of the CPU. I've already explained you that it is also known as the microprocessor. So this was about the processing device. We are learning, children, how the computer functions, how it works. So these are the hardwares which are required for a computer to function properly. Next is, children, your output device. So let us see to the output devices which help the computer to function properly. The following output devices like monitor, printer, plotter and speaker are required for the computer to function properly. So children, learn the definition of the monitor, how the monitor functions properly, helps the computer to display the output, what are the types of monitor, learn it properly, learn about the printer, the types of the printer and the definition of all the types of the printer and which printer is the best one. The next one is the plotter, how the plotter helps in displaying the good quality printout. Then next is the speaker. So children, learn the difference between, what is the difference between the printer and the plotter, how the speaker gives the sound, how the speaker gives the output as the sound. So children, this was about the output devices. Next is the topic about motherboard. Motherboard is also known as the main circuit board that gives connections to all the additional boards, CPU and the memory. So children, this is the motherboard, and this was a small revision from lesson number 1, that is the computer and overview. I hope it will be helpful to you. It will help you. So children, go through your textbook. It is very important to learn each and every line from the textbook because the questions will be asked to you from in between the textbook, in the from the lines of the textbook. Do not depend only on the exercises or the questions given at the end of the lesson. So children, see you all in the next video. Work hard, prepare well for your exam. Thank you. See you in the next video.